Bell sounds and we are off and running. One fall, 10-minute time limit for the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship. Brad Stutts and Patrick Cobb are in the booth. One fall, 10-minute time limit means you don't have a lot of time to waste and stall. But of course, Manny Garcia, the defending champion, is going to look to use every second of that 10 minutes. If it goes to 10, he retains the championship. So you got to think Garcia is going to try his absolute best to string this match out as long as possible, because if Aaron Biggs, the 400-pound rampaging rookie, gets a hold of you, he can end the match in just a matter of seconds, and we can see a new champ crowned right here at the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, first I'd like to say I'm glad to be here. And yes, Aaron Biggs is an intimidating sight. This television title match promises to be a good one. I can't wait to see what happens.
Biggs using that weight to his advantage on Garcia, and that is what Garcia has got to avoid. If Biggs catches him in one of those huge slams, that big flying Thez press, anything like that, where Biggs uses his weight to his advantage, that will end the matchup, and Garcia is looking like somebody that just got ran over by a Mack truck.
Manny definitely has to avoid him. He has to use his speed.
Garcia's a big man, but there are few in the Mid-Atlantic that can go punch for punch, kick for kick with somebody as big and as strong as Biggs. Good move from Garcia to try and stop this big man, and I think Garcia says he's going to slam him, Pat.
I don't think that's such a good idea. We're going to see.
Garcia's hurt. Oh, boy. Hard into the canvas. Cover from Biggs. Only two. When
Aaron Biggs had a lot more success with his version of a slam.
Absolutely. When you're 400 pounds like that, even laying on the man with all that weight can lead to a pinfall. Biggs, I got to believe, has got a better than average chance of leaving as the champion. Woo.
And
of course, Garcia, one of the very few wrestlers ever in CWF Mid-Atlantic history to win the television championship in his rookie year. Typically, it's the rising oh no, oh, not again. Woo. Typically, it's the Rising Generation League Championship that wrestlers with 3 years or less of professional experience find themselves fighting for. We will see the Rising Generation League champion Charlie Weston in action later tonight, but Garcia, very, very rare that we've ever seen a rookie move up the ranks that quickly and capture the television championship. But Aaron Biggs, who's only got about 15 or 16 months in the sport, could accomplish that same feat here tonight if he beats Garcia.
well, LFA does have all the tools you need to be a complete professional wrestler.
That's a big man down. We mentioned earlier that Garcia is deceptively powerful. Cover one. Only got two right there. Robby Walsh was right there, and now Garcia is in control. This might be what he needs to do here to win this bout and leave with the championship, is stay in control. Do not let this big bad man get the opportunity to string some big moves together.
That's right, Brad. It'd be great to keep him off his feet. That's the smartest thing LFA can do right now. USA chants, loud and proud, here at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club. Garcia goes to the eyes there. That knee pad, the knee brace, the eyelid holes on the boot, over against the face. Cover, only got two. And Garcia once again going to the eyes of the big man. He's got till 5 to break it, but if he can blind him, he's got a better shot. Another cover. Garcia is wrestling to retain the championship at this point, not just trying to survive. Like you said earlier, if it gets to the 10-minute mark and he does not lose the match, he retains the titles. All he really has to do is survive. That's the champion's advantage.
Absolutely. A lot of television champions like to do that. They like to stretch out the time. Another cover. Garcia, however, is not doing it. Garcia is taking it to the challenger here, wanting to leave with a victory here at the Boys and Girls Club. A little bit surprised. Garcia
feeling like he's got something to prove here, maybe, but he is the dominant wrestler out of this Rising Generation League class. You know, it was only a couple of months difference between when Aaron Biggs made his professional debut and when Manny Garcia made his professional debut. So there might be a little bit of pride here on the line with Garcia wanting to prove the point that he is the #1 student out of that class at the Mid-Atlantic Dojo.
That's a great point, Brad. You can definitely tell that Manny does have a chip on his shoulder.
That dancing elbow got him with it. Biggs, ever since he was taken off his feet, has not been able to get back up. 2-2. Yeah, not short on confidence at all is Manny Garcia.
He's doing the right thing now. He's riding the big man. He's keeping him down. He's not letting him get up. Because once he gets up, it's hard to stop somebody that big.
Choking away Garcia. If I was Robby Walsh, I might be checking for a choke there on that chin lock. Biggs fighting out. He can create some space. He might can use that power.
El Jefe cuts him off with a great knee lift to the gut.
Firing away is Garcia here. He's feeling good about himself, talking to the camera, talking to the crowd. Ooh, body check. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be that flying Fez press that no one has ever kicked out of.
Aaron Biggs is gaining momentum. He's turning things in his favor.
Big side slam on the champion. Garcia is down. Biggs is coming up. Could be that big steamroller. That fireman's carry here.
Biggs certainly has the crowd on his side too.
Oh God, he's got him up. He will squeeze Garcia's guts out like the end of a can of toothpaste. Ooh.
That may be the biggest forward roll I've ever seen in my life.
Garcia is hurting. Biggs needs to capitalize here. Garcia is, I think, looking for a rope here in case Biggs goes for a cover. Good presence of mind there from Garcia. Cover one, and he's right there in the ropes. Great presence of mind from Garcia. Wise beyond his years, as soon as he found himself in a compromised position, he went right to the ropes so that the ropes were there if he needed them. Great move from Garcia. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That press, no. Garcia's out.
The big man displaying great agility. El Jefe doesn't want any more.
Garcia is catching a break here. Hold on. Biggs has got to get him back in the ring. Count is up to 6. And Garcia, Biggs needs to break this count, or this is going to be the matchup.
I think he's just going to take a walk, Brad.
He's having trouble walking, but Garcia has escaped, but is still the television champion.
That's all that matters.
Ladies and gentlemen,